Today, we're diving into something cool, literally. We are ranking every single hotel pool at Walt Disney World. Whether you're a thrill seeker, a lazy river lounger, or just looking for the best splash zone for your kiddos, we've got you covered. Let's dive in. Actually, wait, don't do that. None of these pools are deep enough for that. Now, for the purposes of today's video, I am grouping all of the pools at each resort together because if I didn't, we would literally be here all day. Hopefully, this video will give you a better understanding of which Disney World hotel is best for you and your family. So let's get started. The very bottom of our list, I'm so sorry, but somebody had to be number 20. We've got All-Star Sports. I still love it though. I love every Disney World hotel. Some just rank higher than others, and that's okay. That is okay. At this value resort, you can hang 10 in the waters of the Surfboard Bay pool or have yourself a goofy time at the Grand Slam pool. For little ones, a kiddie pool is located behind Stadium Hall adjacent to Surfboard Bay pool. The Surfboard Bay pool is massive, over 240,000 gallons, and surrounded by giant surfboards and palm trees, giving it a fun, beachy vibe. The Grand Slam pool, shaped like a baseball diamond with Goofy pitching from the mound, adds a playful touch. These are gonna be your basic hotel pools, just with some larger-than-life theming. They're good, but not great. That's why it's at number 20. Next up, another all-star, but this time it's all-star music. The Calypso pool is shaped like a guitar and features the three caballeros spraying water from the center. It's colorful, musical, and has a great energy. Bongos and maracas line the pool area and add to the charming musical theme. For little ones, a kiddie pool is located nearby behind Melody Hall. The piano pool is a quieter option shaped like, you guessed it, a grand piano. The musical theming is a hit with families and music lovers alike. Once again, you're gonna have that fun over-the-top theming, but do your kids even know who the three caballeros are? I don't know. I hope you've taught them. And at number 18, I'm sure you've guessed it, we're kind of on a roll here. The next hotel is All-Star Movies. The Fantasia pool stars Sorcerer Mickey and has a magical cinematic vibe that really stands out. The Duck Pond pool, themed after the Mighty Ducks, is a fun nod to Disney sports fans. The theming here feels the most immersive and whimsical of the three All-Star resorts. I mean, come on, you can't beat Sorcerer Mickey. For the little ones, a smaller kiddie pool and water play area are located nearby. While none of the All-Star pools have slides or hot tubs, those are reserved for moderate and deluxe resorts, they all offer fun theming, large swim areas, and splash zones for kids. Plus, the All-Star resorts are always the cheapest Disney hotels, so you're getting what you're paying for. And if your kid doesn't care about the theme of the pool and just wants a body of water, these are perfect. And here's a pro tip. You can't pool hop around Disney World for the most part, but guests staying at any of the All-Star resorts are allowed to enjoy all of the pools within the All-Star family during your stay. So yes, feel free to hop, skip, and cannonball your way between them. Now, we say this often in all of our hotel videos, but in general, the All-Star resorts are the cheapest, which means a lot of the time school groups, convention groups, just younger kids, teenagers in general are gonna be staying there. So you've been warned. Now, we're still talking value resorts, but next on the list at number 17 is Pop Century. Enjoy a splash from the past with this trio of themed swimming pools celebrating 3 unforgettable decades. This resort celebrates the decades from the 1950s to the 1990s, and the pools are just as groovy. The Hippy Dippy pool is the feature pool, and it's all about flower power. Giant daisies spray water, and the whole vibe screams 1960s fun. And don't worry, there's a kiddie pool for your little ones. Looking for something quieter? Head to the bowling pool in the 50s section, shaped like a giant bowling pin. Or check out the computer pool in the 90s section, complete with a giant floppy disk and keyboard. Have fun explaining to your 5-year-old what a floppy disk is, or even your 25-year-old. Pop Century is a little higher on the list for the 3 options, giving it a little higher rank than the All-Star resorts. Whew, okay, This next one is bold. I'm ready for you all possibly to come at me in the comments, but I will defend myself. This is a bold choice. Number 16, next on the list is the Contemporary Resort. I know. It's a deluxe resort. How could it be ranked so low on this list? Well, you know what? It's because its pools are boring. There, I said it. The Contemporary's main pool is sleek and modern, just like the resort itself. It's got a sort of low-key luxury feel. There's a fun water slide, and while it will not rival the more elaborate slides later on in this list, it still delivers enough thrills to have your kids climbing back up for just one more, over and over again. Tucked behind the garden wing near Bay Lake, this is the resort's quiet pool, and it definitely lives up to the name. No slides, no splashy games, just calm waters and serene lakeside vibes. It's perfect for a relaxed afternoon, especially if you've got a book in one hand and a frosty drink in the other. Need to pamper yourself? Rent a poolside cabana by the hour or day and enjoy a private retreat with flat screen TV, iPod docking station, iPod? That's what it says on the website. A resort phone and a mini fridge. Like I said, these pools are kind of boring. There's not really elaborate theming like we've seen so far with the value resorts. Not really any Disney theming over here. It does have a water slide, and I will give it props for sand volleyball and having 2 hot tubs, whirlpool spas, aka Disney term for hot tub. But overall, nothing stands out with this pool, so that is where it lands on the list. It's number 16. It's a deluxe resort in not much higher than the values, but you know what? I don't care. I think I'm right, okay? It's not giving what it should give as a deluxe resort. Anyways, moving on. Number 15 on our list is Port Orleans Riverside. Port Orleans Riverside evokes the elegance of Louisiana's stately mansions and backwoods bayous. That's a mouthful. Hold on. Port Orleans Riverside evokes the elegance of Louisiana's stately mansions and backwood bayous, and the pool scene is no exception. With rustic theming, shady oaks, and the perfect dose of southern charm, this moderate resort punches above its weight when it comes to aquatic fun. Have a good old time at Old Man Island, a 3.5-acre refuge with a swimming hole and a fishing hole. Fashioned after an abandoned sawmill, this pool is accessible by 3 wooden bridges and includes a 95-foot-long rustic water slide built into the millworks. This is Riverside's main feature pool, and it hits the sweet spot between themed and relaxing. Nearby, a whirlpool tub, the Muddy Rivers Pool Bar, and a kiddie pool provide entertainment for all ages. This resort also has 5 leisure pools, 3 in Alligator Bayou and 2 in Magnolia Bend. Offering a more relaxing vibe, these pools are perfect for guests looking to lounge the day away. See, now that is theming. Sorry, I didn't realize I had such beef with the contemporary pool, but here we are. Hey, matey. Disney's Fort Wilderness might be known for campfires, golf carts, and a healthy dose of frontier charm, but don't overlook its surprisingly relaxing pool scene. After all, even the most rugged of campers need a place to cool off, so it makes it here on the list at number 14. Nestled in the heart of Fort Wilderness, the Meadow Swimming Pool channels that rustic vibe with just enough Disney polish to make it feel special. It's not massive compared to other resorts, but it's got all the essentials. A 67-foot-long corkscrew water slide. Yep, kids will be racing down it nonstop. A hot tub for the grown-ups, because all that trailblazing deserves a soak. A large, heated main pool with gentle sloping entry that's perfect for little ones and tired feet alike. This pool can feel a little small, but this resort has so many fun activities you won't want to spend an entire day at the pool alone. Inspired by the historic upstate New York retreat town, known for its horse racing and healing waters, Disney's Saratoga Springs isn't just about peaceful villas and spa vibes. It's also packing a refreshingly underrated pool lineup. Nestled near the resort's main building, High Rock Spring Pool has all the elements of a relaxing and fun day. A pair of winding water slides, a big one for adventurous riders, and a smaller version for the little ones. A rockwork waterfall feature that adds both a calming ambiance and some splash-tastic moments. A sloping zero-depth entry that's perfect for smaller swimmers and those looking to wade in slowly. There's a dedicated splash area nearby, themed to Donald Duck, with bubbling fountains and pint-sized slides designed for toddlers and preschoolers. Conveniently close to the High Rock action, it lets grown-ups relax while keeping littles entertained and safely separated from deeper waters. Saratoga Springs features 3 additional leisure pools, each located near a different villa section. The Paddock Pool, which actually rivals the main pool in appeal thanks to its own 147-foot-long water slide and horseshoe-shaped whirlpool spa. Ample loungers and nearby barbecue grills make these pools perfect for a chill dinner and dip combo. Saratoga Springs might not have the flashiest theming, but its pool scene is a hidden gem, with multiple options ranging from lively and social to relaxed and serene, plus water slides galore. It's a wonderful resort for families who love to swim. Okay, all right, time for a fun fact. We get this question all the time. What happens to the pools at Disney World in the winter? Are they still open? Is it too cold to swim? Well, guess what? Disney pools are heated year-round. Yep, even if the temperatures dip into the 50s or 60s in January, those pools are kept at a comfy 82 degrees Fahrenheit, so you can absolutely plan that midday pool break, even in your Mickey holiday sweater. Now sure, the temperature outside might make you think twice before you cannonball, but once you're in, it's like a warm hug from Olaf. Some of the best pool days we've had in Florida are actually in the cooler months because it's less crowded and you basically get the hot tub all to yourself. You're welcome. All right, how you feeling about my list so far? Have I made you upset yet? If I haven't, just wait. I don't think this list is controversial. Nobody ever talks about the pools. I didn't even really find a video ranking all of them. So I think I'm just kind of starting the conversation, and pools are very important when you're on vacation because you might want a pool day. And it's something to think about when you're booking your hotel. I'm being the first one to say these things, okay? So you know what? I'll defend myself. Anyways, moving on. Number 12, Old Key West. Old Key West Resort is Disney's laid-back island hideaway, and its pool scene perfectly captures the easy-breezy Florida Keys vibe. Whether you're lounging under palm trees or splashing with the family, this resort is all about slowing down and soaking up the sun. Right in the heart of the resort, the Sandcastle Pool is Old Key West's main feature pool, and it does not disappoint. A 125-foot-long water slide twists through a giant whimsical sandcastle. Yep, kids and kids at heart can't get enough. A soothing whirlpool spa is tucked nearby for grown-up relaxation time. And there's a dry sauna hidden inside the pool's lighthouse structure. Hello, why is nobody talking about this? You kidding? Find me at Old Key West. Lively but rarely overcrowded, the ambiance is just what you'd hope for at a resort themed after Florida's favorite island escape. There is a separate kiddie pool, close enough for convenience but far enough from the main splash zone to keep things stress-free. There's also a nearby sandy play area, great for some barefoot fun between dips. And yes, poolside games and trivia hosted by cast members is a daily occurrence. Old Key West has 3 leisure pools located throughout the resort. Each has a hot tub and laundry facilities nearby. Old Key West might not have all the bells and whistles of some of the flashier deluxe resorts, but its pool scene is unpretentious, peaceful, and deeply relaxing. It's the kind of place where you can float for hours, sway in a hammock, and forget you're in the middle of Walt Disney World. Number 11, the Riviera. Disney's Riviera Resort is all elegance and European charm. And lucky for sun seekers, the pool areas here are as chic and family-friendly as the rest of the resort. With a nod to coastal French and Italian seaside towns, you're in for a très magnifique pool day. I'm working on my French because, we're going to Paris in September, so I have been using Duolingo for French. I hit my 30-day streak today, so très magnifique. The resort's central pool, simply called the Riviera Pool, delivers that modern Mediterranean escape feel. Sleek lines, creamy stonework, and cheerful umbrellas set the scene for a stylish swim. A spiraling water slide wraps around a turret-style tower with enough curves and splash to thrill even your older kids. Nestled nearby is the S'il vous plaît splash area, themed after classic European public fountains and inspired by Disney's Fantasia. Want to leave the splash behind and float in peace? Head towards the resort's quieter side where you'll find the Beau Soleil pool, which I just looked up means beautiful sun. Tucked between the Riviera's elegant buildings, this pool is serene and secluded, perfect for adults or guests just looking to zen out. I will say on Emma and I's perfect day at the Skyliner Resorts when we were staying at the Riviera, we did hang out in the quiet pool and it was wonderful. Go check it out. Just steps from the Riviera pool is Bar Riva, one of the classiest pool bars on Disney property. It's got lots of open air, it's artfully styled, and it's got Mediterranean cocktails and a light menu of tasty bites. But we all know if I was having my pool day, which I have before, forget Bar Riva. Before you hit up the pool, go to Le Petit Cafe, grab you a coffee, maybe a little pastry, and eat that by the pool. That to me, by the quiet pool, that to me is how to do a Riviera pool day. But that's just me. That's just me. Disney's Riviera Resort offers one of the most stylish pool experiences on property. It's not the largest or the most extreme, but it's elegant, versatile, and wonderfully relaxing. Whether you're a family chasing fun or a couple craving a quiet poolside Prosecco, the Riviera's got your perfect day, sun hat optional, but highly encouraged. All right, a round of applause because we've made it to the top 10. So coming in at number 10 is the Wilderness Lodge. At Disney's Wilderness Lodge, the immersive Pacific Northwest theming doesn't stop at the lobby. It flows straight into the pool, literally. If you're craving the feel of a national park lodge paired with refreshing fun, look no further than this woodsy aquatic oasis. Just steps from the lodge's majestic lobby, the Copper Creek Springs pool feels like you stumbled upon a crystal clear mountain spring. The pool is fed by the resort's signature geyser and bubbling brook, which literally flows down from the lobby and into the water. Talk about theming. It features a 67-foot water slide that blends into natural rock work. Super fun without being overwhelming. Daily activities include trivia, hula hoop contests, and even rubber duck races hosted by enthusiastic cast members. Right next to Copper Creek, an interactive water play area is perfect for younger guests. And you won't go hungry. Geyser Point Bar and Grill, perched on the edge of Bay Lake and right beside the pool, is a fan favorite for good reason. Located near the Boulder Ridge Villas, the Boulder Ridge Cove Pool is a quiet pool and a hidden gem. Modeled after an abandoned rock quarry, it's peaceful, picturesque, and ideal for reading, unwinding, or floating with a cold drink. Wilderness Lodge's pool scene is one of Disney's most immersive and atmospheric. It's not about flash, it's about feeling transported, even while lounging in your swimsuit. With just the right mix of family fun, peaceful hideaways, and 5-star scenery, it's a pool day wrapped in pine-scented perfection. Coming in at number 9, Grand Floridian. Staying at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa means being surrounded by Victorian elegance. But don't let the regal aesthetic fool you. The pool scene here is family-friendly, inviting, and refreshingly relaxed. Yes, your little princesses and princesses. Princes and princesses. That is a mouthful. Yes, your little princes and princesses can cannonball with class. Set beside the sandy shores of Seven Seas Lagoon, the beach pool is the resort's main feature pool, and it effortlessly balances luxury with fun. It boasts a 181-foot long water slide that winds down through rocky terrain, perfect for kids. The view, stunning. Watching the monorail glide by while lounging in your deck chair, pure Disney bliss. And for an even more elegant Disney pool day, you can rent a cabana. Right next to the beach pool is a whimsical splash zone themed to Alice in Wonderland. Expect spinning teacups, buckets of water, fountains, and plenty of giggles from your kiddos. For those in search of serenity, the courtyard pool offers a more subdued soak. No slide, no games, just calm waters and elegant surroundings. The Grand Floridian's pool experience is refined without being stuffy, blending timeless design with family fun. Whether you're in the mood to splash in style, sip in the shade, or just soak up serene vibes, this resort offers a pool day worthy of its crown. Something else we need to talk about. If you're planning a pool day at one of Disney's deluxe resorts and you seriously want to level up your lounging, let's talk cabana rentals. These are available at select resorts like the Grand Floridian, Contemporary, Yacht and Beach Club, and they're basically like your private VIP island, Disney style. We're talking plush loungers and shaded seating, complimentary snacks and non-alcoholic drinks, a TV, mini fridge, towels, and even your own server for food and drink orders. Some even have a ceiling fan and charging station for your phone, so you can recharge your devices and your soul. Prices can vary depending on resort and season, but they generally start around $300 per day, and yes, they can book up fast. So if you're traveling during the holidays or peak summer months, definitely call Disney or check the My Disney Experience app ahead of time to snag one. It's not a must-have by any means, but if you're planning a rest stay, celebrating something special, or just want that poolside pampering, it can be totally worth the splurge. All right, coming in at number 8, my favorite resort in Disney World, Disney's Boardwalk Inn. Disney's Boardwalk Inn brings vintage Atlantic City vibes to life, and its pool scene dives headfirst into that festive spirit. Whether you're chasing carousel-themed thrills or craving a quiet retreat, the Boardwalk's pools offer a fun, nostalgic splash with just the right dose of whimsy. Once infamous for its clown-faced water slide, goodbye Giggles McScary, the Luna Park pool has been beautifully reimagined with a Mickey and Friends carnival-style design, and it's a hit with both kids and adults. The revamped 200-foot water slide, whimsically named the Keister Coaster, now features bold illustrations of Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, and friends in a boardwalk roller coaster car. It's colorful, fun, and 100% nightmare-free. Can't say the same about the clown. A hot tub and a large, heated main pool make it a great spot to unwind or play, depending on your energy level. Next to the main pool, little ones can enjoy a small splash pad and a playground area, giving families with toddlers plenty of ways to cool off without venturing into the big pool. Tucked within the resort are 2 leisure pools, one near the villa side and another nestled among the resort rooms. Both have whirlpool spas, aka again, Disney's hot tubs, but only one has a grill and laundry facilities nearby. Boardwalk Inn's pool scene strikes a perfect balance: vintage charm, vibrant theming, and enough options to suit all moods. Whether you want a carnival-style cannonball, a quiet afternoon drift, or just a place to sip lemonade under an umbrella, you're covered. Coming in at number 7, Animal Kingdom Lodge. When your resort shares a backyard with giraffes and zebras, you know your pool day isn't going to be ordinary. Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge brings the adventure outside with 2 distinct pool areas that feel more like serene African retreats than standard hotel pools. Located at the main Animal Kingdom Lodge building, aka Jumbo House, the Uzima Springs Pool is a lush tropical-style swimming hole that blends right into the Savannah-inspired surroundings. It's massive, one of the largest pools on Disney property, so even on busy days, there's room to splash, swim, or just float without bumping elbows. There's a 67-foot water slide tucked into palm-covered stonework, providing just the right level of fun without becoming too intense. You might hear the distant roar of animals, or maybe that's just your stomach. Either way, it adds a magical atmosphere you won't find anywhere else. Now, just a short walk or courtesy shuttle ride away, the Samawati Springs pool over at Kidani Village is every bit as immersive and maybe even more of a hidden gem. It features a larger, winding water slide that often ranks among the most fun. There's also a richly themed splash and play area with water cannons, bubbling geysers, rope bridges, and climbing fun. Basically a full mini water park for kids. And if you've got little ones in your family, here's a pro tip. Even if you're staying at Jumbo House, making the short trip to Saratoga Springs might be worth it for the extra kid-friendly amenities and slightly more tucked away vibe, because you can use both pools. Animal Kingdom Lodge's pools deliver big on tranquility, theming, and atmosphere. Whether you're splashing under palm trees or watching the sunset with a zebra in the distance, first of all, jealous, there are some of the most underrated pools on property. It's a pool day with a safari soul, and it just might become one of your favorite Disney resort discoveries. Okay. Has your favorite resort made it on the list already? Or will it be at the very end? I don't know. Hopefully you know which one's gonna be number one, but we'll get to that. Coming in at number 6 is Port Orleans French Quarter. Port Orleans French Quarter is the smallest of Disney's moderate resorts, but don't let its size fool you. This New Orleans-inspired gem serves up big fun in a compact footprint, and nowhere is that more obvious than its delightfully themed pool scene. Doubloon Lagoon is the resort's one and only feature pool, but what it lacks in size, it makes up for in pure personality. The pool is decked out with colorful Mardi Gras theming. Think jazz-playing alligators, festive decor, and vibrant tile mosaics. The highlight is the Serpent Slide, where guests zoom down a water slide that's shaped like a giant sea serpent named Scales. His tongue is the slide, and yes, it's awesome. A whirlpool spa, plenty of loungers, and shady umbrellas make this a surprisingly relaxing space despite its whimsical vibe. For the tiniest travelers, there's a separate kiddie pool and a splash pad area nearby. Unlike most moderate and deluxe resorts, French Quarter doesn't have additional leisure pools. But thanks to pool hopping privileges, guests can walk over to Riverside and use their pools, including the feature pool at Old Man Island. If you're into fun theming and that jazzy southern charm, Doubloon Lagoon at Port Orleans French Quarter delivers. It's lively without being chaotic and perfect for families who want a pool that's festive, friendly, and unmistakably Disney. All right, it's been a minute, it's time for another pro tip. Here's a super duper handy Disney tip a lot of first-time visitors or even repeat visitors don't know. You can totally use your resort's pool on your check-in day even before your room's ready. You can drop your bags with bell services and be splashing around like Ariel in under 15 minutes. Disney resorts will hold your luggage for you, so just make sure you pack a swimsuit and some flip-flops in your carry-on or day bag. Head over to the pool, grab a lounger, and voila! You're officially on vacation before you even get a room key. This is honestly one of the best ways to make the most of your arrival day without using a park ticket. And hey, sipping a pina colada by the water beats waiting in the lobby any day, am I right? But don't forget that you also have that free water park perk on your check-in day as well. So if you're interested in one of the water parks, you can get a free water park ticket on your check-in day, or if you don't want to do all of that, go hang out at your resort pool. Either way, take advantage of one of those options. Or go to a park. I wouldn't be mad at you for going to a park. I'm just talking about if you're not spending the money on a park ticket on your check-in day. Or you could go to Disney Springs. There are so many things to do, but that's a different topic. That's a different topic. I'm just reminding you that you can go to the pool. All right, we're getting closer and closer because this is the top 5. These are my top 5 Disney World resorts when it comes to pools. Winston, quiet on set. Thank you. So coming in at number 5, Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. Caribbean? Hold on, I'm having a crisis. Pirates of the Caribbean, Caribbean Beach Resort. Which one do we say, and why is it different? That's throwing me for a loop. Anyways, coming in at number 5, Caribbean Beach Resort. Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort is all about vibrant colors, laid-back island vibes, and a staycation spirit that kicks in as soon as you smell the sunscreen. That tropical charm extends straight to the pools, and wow, there's plenty to soak up. Located in the old Port Royale area, Fuentes del Moro Pool is the resort's main feature pool, and it's a swashbuckler's dream. Designed like a Spanish colonial fortress, complete with towers, cannons, and weathered stonework, it features 2 water slides, including one that's 102 feet long, perfect for brave buccaneers. The theming here is top-notch. It genuinely feels like you've stumbled into an old Caribbean fort that just happens to be packed with families doing cannonballs. Right next to the main pool is a pirate-themed splash play area built just for the tiniest of sailors. Each island village has its own quiet pool, tucked into the resort's lush landscaping. And one of the best things about Caribbean Beach? Banana Cabana, a full-service pool bar and grill that's more than just a snack stand. fresh tropical drinks, jerk chicken, coconut shrimp, and more make this a must-stop on your pool day. Cast members here are always in a good mood, but maybe it's the steel drum music. The pool scene at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort is a colorful, energetic, and wonderfully themed aquatic playground. Whether you're sliding through a fortress, relaxing under palm trees, or grabbing snacks with a view, it's a pool day that feels like a mini island getaway in the middle of Walt Disney World. Okay, it's happening again. I've made another bold choice when it came to ranking these pools, but again, I am willing to defend it. I'm gonna stand up for my choices, okay? We're thinking full scale of every type of family that goes to Disney World, okay? Okay? Just take a deep breath. Bold choices were made. And you know what? I think you'll agree with me. Number 4, Art of Animation. A value resort at number 4? Yee. Okay, let me explain. Now this resort brings Disney animation to life with themed sections like Finding Nemo, Cars, The Lion King, and The Little Mermaid. The Big Blue Pool is the star of the show, and it's the largest hotel pool on property. Guests can relive the story of their favorite clownfish along giant set pieces of Nemo, Crush, and other beloved characters from the film. For the little ones, Schoolyard Spray Ground is home to pop-up jets, gushing water, and more familiar faces from Finding Nemo. While Squirt's Righteous Reef is a Nemo-themed playground perfect for kids who prefer to stay dry during playtime. Want something a little more chill? The Cozy Cone Pool in the Cars section has coned-shaped cabanas. First come, first served, totally free. These cabanas you don't have to rent. I mean, they don't come with all the fun extra features, but you're covered out of the sun in a cone in the Cars area. Can't get much better than that. And the Flippin' Fins pool in the Little Mermaid section is perfect for fans of Sebastian and Friends. Art of Animation is the best value resort pool and ranks high on our list for many reasons. There are multiple pools to choose from. Just pick your favorite film. Like I said, over at the Cozy Cone, they've got those cone-shaped cabanas, and they're the only free cabanas in Disney World. We also love the drop-off pool bar. After an afternoon of fun in the sun, pull up a chair and chill. Relax poolside with a thirst-quenching frozen cocktail, ice-cold draft, or bottled beer, or a non-alcoholic beverage. Now the food menu isn't extensive, but there are some good options for a great poolside snack. Also, the cast members here are awesome. So overall, number 4, Art of Animation. I will defend it in the comments, okay? Whew, all right, we've made it to our top 3. Who made the podium and in what order? Here we go. Coming in with the bronze medal, number 3 is Coronado Springs. Disney's Coronado Springs Resort is a moderate resort with a touch of elegance thanks to its unique blend of Spanish colonial architecture and contemporary convention vibes. And its pool scene? Easily one of the most visually stunning and surprisingly deluxe feeling in its category. Swimmers of all ages will dig the dig site, a sprawling pool complex with a Mayan ruins theme. Discover the lost city of Cibola Pool, whose centerpiece is a 50-foot Mayan pyramid, with water cascading down the steps like an ancient jungle waterfall. Pure photo op gold. You'll also find a 123-foot long water slide featuring a spitting jaguar spirit animal, making for a fierce ride. For younger travelers, there's a nearby children's wading pool with a shallow splash zone and a sandy playground that makes this one of the most toddler-friendly pool areas outside of the Deluxe resorts. And bonus, the Iguana Arcade is located right next to the dig site pool, so the fun can continue even when it's time to dry off. And fun fact, the dig site also boasts the largest hot tub on Walt Disney World property, with room for 22 people. I personally don't want to be in a hot tub with 20 other strangers, but hey, if that's your thing, there you go. The biggest hot tub in Disney World is here. Each of the resort's villages, casitas, ranchos, and cabanas has its own quiet pool as well, if that's more your vibe. Coronado Springs serves up a moderate resort with deluxe level pool vibes, with stunning theming, spacious swimming areas, and plenty of extras, from the Jaguar slide to margaritas under the palm trees. It's a true hidden gem for pool lovers. Whether you're on a conference break or a family vacation, this oasis in the desert delivers. All right, number 2, the silver medalist, is Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. Now this resort is a fan favorite for many reasons. Lush landscaping, Dole Whips on tap, and those jaw-dropping views of Cinderella Castle across the lagoon. And the pool scene here? Total paradise. The lava pool is the Polynesian signature pool, and it's got the kind of theming that makes it feel like you're swimming in an island fantasy, dominated by a towering volcanic structure, complete with a 142-foot-long water slide that twists down its rocky side. A must-do for kids and grown-ups alike. And yes, you can see the fireworks from here at night, making for an unforgettable end to your pool day. Right beside the lava pool is Barefoot Pool Bar, serving tropical drinks, snacks, and light bites. Proximity to Captain Cook's means you're never far away from pulled pork nachos or a fresh Dole Whip from Pineapple Lanai. Alright, I'm adding Watch Happily Ever After while eating Dole Whip by the pool on my Disney World bucket list. Just steps from the lava pool is a kids' water playground, complete with mini slides, water jets, and interactive fountains. And let's not forget, little ones can embrace their inner wayfinder at Island Tower at Disney's Polynesian villas and bungalows with this Winston. And let's not forget, little ones can embrace their inner wayfinder at Island Tower at Disney's Polynesian villas and bungalows with this whimsical new splash area featuring life-size sculptures of Moana and her iconic canoe, inspired by the iconic movie. Now, if the lava pool is the adventure, then the Oasis pool is the zen. Nestled between longhouses, this quiet pool features private cabanas available for rent, soft background music, and a more relaxed, spa-like vibe. Lounge chairs are plentiful, the landscaping is lush, and it's ideal for reading, napping, or sipping something frosty without a splash in sight. Plus, you can place food and drink orders to be delivered from the Oasis Bar and Grill. The Polynesian's pool scene is equal parts lively and luxurious. Whether you're sliding down a volcano, lounging beneath a palm tree, or watching fireworks from your deck chair, it's the kind of pool experience that makes you forget the theme parks are just a monorail ride away. And here we go, the #1 hotel in Disney World when it comes to pools, to no one's surprise. No argument here, no other opinions allowed, basically. Sorry, only for #1. Our #1 gold medal spot is the Yacht and Beach Club. If you're dreaming of the ultimate Disney pool day, look no further than the watery wonderland shared by Disney's Yacht Club and Beach Club resorts. Stormalong Bay isn't just a pool. It's practically its own mini water park, and it sets the gold standard across all of Walt Disney World's pools. In fact, forget the word pool. This is a 3-acre aquatic playground. It holds over 750,000 gallons of water, more than some small water parks. I'm serious when I say people book this resort just for this pool. As you should. I've done it myself. Let's start with the 150-foot-long water slide, which begins in a shipwrecked replica along Crescent Lake and curves right into the pool. One word, epic. One part of the pool has a real sand bottom floor, giving it a beachy lagoon vibe you won't find anywhere else on Disney property. There's also a lazy river section with inner tubes for floating the day away, plus 3 whirlpool spas scattered around for the perfect post-park recovery. Or how about the elevated tanning deck? Or the pool table? There are so many ways to have fun at this pool. This is the one pool that deserves an entire day. If you are staying at this resort, hang out at the pool for an entire day. I promise you'll have so much fun. And families rejoice. There's a shallow sandbar area where little ones can safely build sandcastles in the water. Nearby, you'll find a shipwreck splash pad for toddlers, 0 entry pool access, plenty of shaded lounge spots for grown-ups keeping watch, and I don't think many people know this, there is a smaller pool behind the ship that no one talks about, so I'm letting you know it exists. Also, there's a fun ship's wheel back there. So even if you're not going down the slide, go check out the back side of the ship because there's an extra small, quiet, usually not crowded at all pool that you can hang out in. And then look across to the boardwalk and it's beautiful. Everything about this pool is beautiful and perfect. Both resorts, the Yacht Club and the Beach Club, have its own leisure pool. And there's even a third specifically for those staying at the Beach Club villas. Ideal for when you want something simple, serene, and crowd-free. And located just steps from Stormalong Bay, Hurricane Hannah's Grill serves up all your poolside favorites. There's even mobile order, so you can order lunch without even leaving your lounge chair. Now recently they did add some new stuff on the menu here, specifically loaded crab fries. I will be making a stop on my next trip, and you don't have to be staying at the resort to eat there. It's not inside the pool area, it's just right next to it, so you can have those crab fries as well. When it comes to Disney Resort pools, Stormalong Bay is the standard bearer. It's immersive, expansive, and exciting, like having a deluxe water park in your backyard. Add in the peaceful backup options and prime location just steps from Epcot, and you've got a poolside paradise that's nearly impossible to top. And there you have it, that is my ranking of every hotel pool at Disney World. Do you agree with my list? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Here at AllEars, we post resort reviews, restaurant reviews, ride challenges, secrets, and more all week long because we're serious about fun, which if you want to get one of these tank tops, you should. This is AllEars merch. Anyways, until next time, see you real soon.